Hey everybody, it's DJ Invasion 21 here. It's time for me to do what I think you guys haven't had a chance to see yet. You got to see a lot of the aspects of Dokidokon 2017 that we had at the beautiful 4 Points shares. And yes, it was kind of small, but you got to realize, when you do your first year convention, you really don't know what numbers you're going to get. But I personally had the best time of my life. If we think about it, what's 2 weeks would be MatsuryCon 2017. A year ago, that was my first convention. Now, mind you, I've been in the convention scene for about a year. I've gone to tons of conventions in the last year, throughout the Midwest, here in Ohio. From small cons to massively large cons. And every aspect of that has blown my mind. I'm really happy to be part of the con family because I'm not really sure where my life would be right now, since the past has just changed me. But you know what? Every single thing I do is for the better. Between entering new fandoms, and I will be admittable about it. I joined the furry fandom in the past 2 or 3 months with my persona Krystl, and I'm sure you've seen me before. Took on some big roles helped running a convention, doing audio tech lead for 2018. Picked up the slack for this year, and we blew it out of the water. The compliments were just insane. Coming from, panelists, parents, con-goers, guests. The experience is something you must try to have. And get the aspect of both sides. It's so weird, too, because I looked at 2 weeks from now is MatsuryCon 2017. I haven't gone to a normal convention since, I think, OhioCon 2017. So it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it, and obviously I'll continue to keep vlogging every convention I go to. Even conventions I've already gone to, even though they seem like they'll be the same. But it's just so crazy what's been going on. I want to talk a little bit about my recap of Dokidokon 2017. You saw the vlog, the behind the scenes of everything I experienced from the day we packed to the day we left. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It was amazing. I met so many great people. And every single person I meet, you are considered great. You know why? Because you've changed me a little bit, and I've learned a lot about you. And I have this feeling that I'll see you again. I don't think I'm leaving Dokidokon anytime soon, and I'm only slowly getting older. Not insanely old, but getting there. And I have a feeling that the 4 con chairs will keep doing this for a while. We're up and coming. I'm looking forward to it for next year at the Radisson in downtown Kalamazoo, Michigan. And as an Ohioan, I was very happy to see there was no rain. It did drizzle a little bit on our way there, but the 4-hour trip wasn't too bad. It felt slower than ever because I had a trailer, so I couldn't drive as fast as I normally do. But it was an experience of a lifetime. And I'll get that experience of a lifetime again next year. My buddy Sean, my best friend, he went there with me. He was my assistant equipment lead. His title will change for next year, but without him, I don't think this year would have been that great, because you got to think about this. So you have your con chairs, you have your event lead, registration lead, volunteers, but the core thing, and people talk about it all the time, is technology. Technology is important, and without audio and technology, we'd just be bored. We might as well just call it AmishCon. We'll just raise some barns all day and churn butter. So I'm very thankful that he was there to help out this year. And for him, think for him it was an experience of a lifetime because he doesn't go to conventions ever. I was grateful for him to even want to be a part of this, mainly for the audio, tech, and being a sound engineer and tech engineer. But I think he'll slowly get into the whole con scene. Maybe not into the whole cosplay stuff, but enjoying it. Because you don't have to go to a convention to cosplay. You could still enjoy the fandoms without it. And his girlfriend is very well renowned with the con scene, knowing people who go to cons. So that should be interesting. She'll be there next year. It should be pretty fun. I am fortunate to say that I was not my typical Team Rocket James like I normally am, but I did get a chance to fursuit a bit as Krystl, and I was very happy that I got these cards made from moo.com. I'll put the link below, good referral link, and you'll get a discount on a purchase. But basically, they sell you 50 of these cards, put your images on it, some pretty durable business cards. You can put some stuff on it, whatever you want. I put all my social media stuff on there, and I connect, I network with friends, fellow cosplayers, fellow furries, fellow con chairs, you name it. I just got a whole stack of stuff here I want to talk about. This was interesting, and I felt very embarrassed for screwing up the first song, but Karafufu Heart, it was their final step to Your Heart. It was kind of like their graduation, if you want to call it, for their group. Their group no longer exists in theory, but they had a really good show on Friday, and I loved it. They had a pretty good set list of different Vocaloid songs, Love Live, oh, Love Live, Honeyworks, I Marine Project, a secret ending song. There's a little bit of sadness at the end because they were talking about how it's all kind of come together and how much they've learned from each other. But you can find them online. You can still like their page, Karafufu Heart, but you also can like their new group, if you want to call it, as the Chiwi Girls. I'll put a link below. I'm hoping they could come next year because the performance was amazing. I actually definitely did enjoy it. And obviously all the Japanese music. So there's that. I'll plop that over there. I got some stuff from, I was actually surprised that Alan, he's our con chair vendor lead, he got Tasty Peach Studios to show up in the vendor hall. So I got 2 free buttons. Here, I'll put them up there. 2 free buttons. And I got the 2 free buttons. And I bought a chocolate mint Namwal. He's over there. I would grab him, but I might knock over the camera. So I'll probably like put a picture like right about here or something of him. Let's see here. Random Fandom Con gave me this wristband type thingy. One of those like Livestrong type bands. That's pretty cool. And actually, they were actually pretty cool. I did like talking to them. One of the guys there had a puppet. His name was Puppet Pool. He looked like Deadpool. And it was actually very interactive. It was unique. Random Fandom Con is, I think, in December? No, that's Con Ultily. September, maybe. I don't remember. Here's my badge. All the staff members had different little, like, things they could put on their badge. I put too many ribbons. But, that's pretty cool. I'll add that to my stack of convention badges. I'm getting a collection now. Speaking of Tasty Peach Studios, here's another. I wanted to get the shirt because it was cute. So here's the shirt. Cute, nomming on some sushi and some pho probably. So I like that shirt. I'll be wearing that. Some more artist stuff here. I can't remember, this was like Neko Studios. Yeah, NekoCreations.com. Happiness inspired designs. But I like collecting seals, as much as you guys know on my Instagram. Seals are like my favorite Pokemon. But it's a seal and it says seal of approval. So I thought that was cute. I'll put that in a what do you call it, a picture frame. Let's see here. Here's some really dark art, which I was actually kind of happy about getting. Here's signatures in the bottom here. I wanted to actually sign it, but I didn't get a chance to. But her name's Willey Illustrations. She's got a website I'll put at the bottom there, in the front of her card. One of her actual art pieces. Here's the first art picture. It's pretty dark. I like it. There's a BOGO. I bought 2, got 1 free. Here's another one. I like this one. Here's the other one. I like that one too. It's a little brutal. Everybody who went to Doki obviously got a bag here. It's the Doki bag. Convention with heart. And that was really true when I was looking at all the reviews. They got one of the stickers from Macy that I purchased for promoting her. And there's her business card. I'll throw links for Macy. Macy's our artist. She does all of our artwork. So it's pretty awesome. We'll put that there. And she was really excited that I was able to promote her a bit. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to come this year due to other obligated reasons, but hopefully we'll see her next year. And here is the books that we did. It is... I wish she had done it in a manga style, backwards. Maybe she'll do that next year. But it was pretty cool. We had her do this art. I knew about this art like months beforehand, since I'm in marketing. So obviously we taught many of our goers that cosplay is not consent, and it's really important. Be respectful to your fellow con goers. So I'm going to read a note from the con chair. Thank you for coming out and supporting Dokidokon in its inaugural year. Your support means the world to all of us involved in making this weekend possible. We can never thank you enough for choosing to attend Dokidokon. Our mission is to bring a different convention experience for our attendees, vendors, guests, and staff alike. We hope the friendships built here last a lifetime and the experiences and souvenirs memorable. Thank you again for the support. We look forward to seeing you and your friends again at Dokidokon 2018. And that was from the con chair. That's really nice, because a lot of the friendships we made that weekend, we will definitely endure again next year. Some rules, staff stuff, whatever. Some of our guests, we had Austin Tyndall. He does the voice of Kaneki. Valley Lucifer, High School DxD, Born, I think. And then the Harp Twins, they were amazing. If we had a bigger room, we would pack that full. Mellifera, with the bands there. Night Mage, he had some pretty awesome cosplays. He was Piccolo for a little bit with Super Casey, who was Bulma. It was pretty awesome. Victory Cosplay was there. Clifford Van Meter, Brotherhood Props, Optimistic, and Sewing is Half the Battle. I sat in one of their panels. It was pretty awesome. Real Breaking Nate sat in one of his panels, along with Optimistic sat in his panel. And it's funny, all the panels that I did end up sitting in, I was there to do technical stuff, but to me not being rude to them, I just sat there and listened to them for a bit before I was able to go ahead and do what I needed to do. Sponsors, we had Viz Media, Funimation, Loot Anime Crates that we gave out, Right Stuff. They listed off all the VIPs that we had. I know that we didn't get to do a lot of the VIP stuff that we said we were going to. We'll obviously fix that next year. Yep, here it is. Con Ult Delete is the 15th to the 17th, so that should be interesting. And Greg Ayers is there. Random Fandom Con, yes, is September 30th. So right around the month here, and they're in Fremont, Michigan, which I don't know where that is. I'm not from Michigan. I have no clue. But thank you to all the staff. I appreciate working with all of you. I'm sure I'll see you guys next year. It was pretty epic. I'm looking forward to it. So there's that. keep that for the next year's aspect. My stomach is cringing because I just drank some Pepsi. So here's a schedule. I know people complained about it, and I think next year she might do a better job of figuring this out. That was probably not the best idea. We crammed it all on this little sheet. Too small. Bad idea. Viz Media gave us some free comics from Free Comic Book Day. One Punch Man. It reads just like a manga because it's a Shoujin Jump. But I've never seen One Punch Man, so I'll just keep that there. And what else do we have it here? There's a magnet and Kirikon ACS. We did have a swap meet, which I thought was pretty cool. Let me not a swap meet. We did have a swap meet, but we had a charity event, which I ended up giving away a lot of my own stuff. My own stuff meaning I'm not going to use it anymore. So why just give it away when I can benefit someone else for it and at a good cause? The other thing I want to talk about, I got two other things I want to talk about. Make sure my laptop's up. Okay, so there was a swap meet on the last day, and I thought it was hilarious because at one point all the staff members saw tons of stuff they wanted and didn't have any money for it whatsoever. So we were all like borrowing money off of each other, and the reason why we had to borrow money off of each other was the ATM ran out of money. That's what was funny. So I want to show you the swag that I got. I probably only spent like 60 bucks, but this is the Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children, and what this is I'm going to try to take it out of here without breaking it. But this is, oh, it's freaking heavy too. It's Cloud's Buster Sword. It's kind of like probably a letter opener, but it's pretty awesome. This thing, it's pretty awesome. So that's that. I'll leave it here. Go in my collection. Cloud's Buster Sword. I don't really see a lot of Sephiroth stuff, but that's what that is. This one, it didn't come like this, but I put it in this because I wanted to protect it. It's an epic win. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I know I haven't done a lot of Pokemon stuff. Convention has sucked my money away. But this is a first edition Shining Magic card. It's pretty mint for the most part. I'll keep it in this top loader for now. Maybe I'll get it graded. Who knows? I saw this card in a stack of Pokemon cards, and I saw Shining, and I'm like, I'm buying it because I know how much it's worth. I've been doing this Pokemon thing for a pretty long time. I think when it first came out. So I knew what was good. The funny part, I paid $3 for this. On Troll and Toad, it's worth about $80. So I got an $80 card for $3. I'm pretty excited about that. I bought this because I'll read it at some point, and I like reading manga of shows that I like watching. This is High School of the Dead, the book, first book. Manga's nice, but it's expensive. That's why I just use Manga Fox. It's an app for the Android and iPhone. Check it out. There's tons of free stuff on there. Free stuff, meaning manga to comics to hentai. I got this as well. It's Fathead Tradables. I am a brony, so I have it. They're My Little Pony. I purchased this before, but I don't know what I did with most of them. I don't think I had all 6, and if I did, I don't know what I did with them. Because I only know that Applejack is on my laptop. But Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Applejack Rarity, and RBD, and Twilight Sparkle come in this one. So, and these things are like $10. I got it for like a couple dollars. And then the mother of it all, I waited till it came down in price. And I don't really need it because I'm like 99%ing out of Skyrim right now, but I bought Skyrim again years ago, the remastered version for the PS4. This is the Skyrim official collector's edition game guide, and I wanted it to have it because why not? It's an awesome freaking game. So there's that. I think we're coming to an end. Oh wait, here we go. Last thing. So my best friend bought me this And it's awesome because it's messenger bag, and I love messenger bags. It's an Overwatch messenger bag. There's a zipper on the back here. A zipper right here for some stuff. Let's open it up. I have not even looked inside to see the capacity. Dude, there's pockets galore. There's also a zipper on the top. And there's a zipper here for some stuff. Another one here. Dude, it's pretty durable. I'm looking forward to using this for another laptop bag, because nothing says awesome than being able to show your fandom at the same time. I haven't played Overwatch in a while. So there's that. And not sure what else. I do have something else. Give me 1 second and some magic. Hey everybody, it's Krystl. So that's the magic. Let's see what I wanted to talk about. It's been a while since I last saw you. The good plus is, between finishing up this wonderful Dokidokon experience that I had, was it not July? July? No, August? No, July, yeah. The July anime loot crate came in while I was on vacation. So, you know, when you guys were spending time seeing me at Dokidokon, the anime loot crate came in, so I'll have to unbox it soon. We'll get that video out to you soon, whenever David gets around to it. But the plus is, I wanted to talk, on behalf of David, the experience that I had at Dokidokon. And I was actually surprised that there was going to be other furries there for me to have fun with and high five and everything. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some of them. So I'm going to have to break the magic, meaning I have to take my hand off. Oh my god! And the reason why I had to break my hand off is I need to see the laptop that has stuff on it so I can read. And my vision is not really good past a certain point. There's a point of no return with the vision. And oh my god, it's balls hot. Nom 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 nom. Okay, so put that there. The first person that I met, which was actually kind of cool, I think David was kind of overly ecstatic about it, but he was working on some tech stuff and main events. Looked over when he was actually standing on something. Looked over and saw this polar bear. This polar bear was really cute, and he's never seen a polar bear before. So he was like, oh my god, Krystl needs to see him. But we found out that the polar bear was a girl, and that's a good thing, because Krystl obviously likes girls. Krystl is bi, so she has the choice of being with maybe a girl persona or a guy persona. Anyways, the polar bear, he actually ended up meeting again on Saturday. Was it Saturday or was it Friday? Friday. Met the polar bear again on Friday, and we talked. We meaning he actually told David about it. But David actually was able to talk to her and get an idea of who she was. And on top of that, David also got to meet another furry who really recognized my maker who made my wonderful cuteness. Aww. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about her. So, David will talk in this aspect, I think, about how he felt about her. The polar bear's name is eatyourpickles on Affinity. I'll put her link below. Pickles is also findable on Furry Amino, just like myself, under Krystl, and my name's spelled Krystl. She's from Canada, which I thought was ironic because it's a polar bear. Canada, icy, Arctic, you know, that kind of fun stuff. And on top of that, it was more ironic that she had a fan, like, kind of like mine, but not really. It was one of those spritzer fans, and she just kept trying to eat the fan. It was kind of cute. Let's see here.
So obviously she was super, super cute. And we're now friends. Friends and a little bit more, if you want to call it that, without being blunt about it. But we talk almost every single day, and I'm very excited that David has someone to talk to, and someone to care about, and someone for him to care about as well. So that's the plus for that. The other cool thing is what he discovered was she's a fursuit maker. So she doesn't only have a polar bear. That's actually not her main persona. Her main persona is a rat, which I guess since we last not talked, me and the pickles were actually in a relationship. So it's interesting. I never thought that as a persona I would ever end up dating somebody. So basically our personas are dating. So that should be pretty interesting. And she does do art too, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to see that. But like I said, she's a fursuit maker. She has a polar bear, a cat, a dog, a wolf, a dragon, which is pretty cool and its jaw moves, and some other ones. So make sure you check her out. The link will be below. And in that same conversation that David had on Friday, he also met another furry named Candy.rapper. Candy, period, rapper, like rapper. So, so he ended talking to her, he or they, as well as the polar bear, seeing her persona that she created, or he created, I'm sorry. He, her, they, I'll just say they from now on. They created, and they had their own, head like mine, but a little bit different. And they used Kigurumi as their PJs for the body. So that was pretty cool. Let's see here. I realized too that when she had the PJs, I could have gotten away with having my maker Lemon Brat make me PJs instead of the full suit. But I think the full suit's better anyways. Let's see here. Nekumi, I want to give you a shout out. I was so excited that you took my card that I gave you with my face on it, of course my adorable face, and you gave me a shout out on YouTube. I was really excited about that, and I was so ecstatic of meeting you, and your dad as well too. Basically I'm going to give you a shout out. Make sure you guys subscribe to Nekumi. Find let's see here. Find her and her persona, Knox, on Instagram. I obviously have pictures of Knox and me. I'll probably put it like right here or something for a quick bit so you can see who Knox is. And make sure you subscribe to them on YouTube as well. Or if you want to, follow them on Instagram. I'll put their link below. And the last furry that I was able to see before I had to go back to work, or I mean David had to go back to work, was Ali is so pastel, or pastel if you want to call it that. You can find them on Instagram, and he was probably the last one I saw. I'll put a picture here of who they are. I'm hoping to see all of these wonderful furries again next year. He is an artist, does a lot of furry artist stuff and some NSFW stuff, but they do commissions, so it's pretty cool. So make sure you check them out below. And I think, oh man, I'm dying again. I'm sorry guys. Oh, I don't know how Majira or Nas Hyena do these things, or Marks Barks. Well, Marks Barks is lucky because his mouth opens up wider so he can breathe. It's just kind of hot. So that does it for me. You guys will see me, hopefully by the time I upload this video, you will see me at MatsuruCon 2016, oh shit, 2017, oops, sorry, 2017, you'll see me then, and I hope to see you guys later. And this is kind of like the sign-off between me and David, but I hope to see you soon. In my OhioCon of 2017, I'll have my full suit. So once again, see you guys later. Bye.